I'm going in with the Morphe M441 blending brush. I'm just gonna put this color on my crease because I feel like you always need a crease shade when you're doing any type of look, no matter if it's dramatic or neutral. You always need a crease shade. So I'm just gonna go like in tapping motions, and then I'm going to, in circular motions, blend that shade out into my crease. Go in with this darker shade from the, I'm gonna go in with Zulu right here. I'm not gonna go in with this because I want it to be more, I'm not gonna go in with this Morphe brush. I'm gonna go in with, this is like an old brush. I actually stole this brush from my mom when I first started doing makeup, and still to this day she doesn't know what the brush is. This is the MAC 217 blending brush into that and dust some of the excess off. Then I'm going to just keep this kind of like in my crease, like my lower crease area. I'm gonna put that right underneath where I put that saddle shade. I'm just gonna tap that shade into my crease, kind of how I did with the other shade. I'm gonna tap, and then I'm just going to blend the shade out. I feel like this way it's not like patchy, you know what I mean? Because it's like even all around the eye where you're putting the shadow, where sometimes that can cause like patchy eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna tap. I feel like that's another technique. If you're gonna do shadows, don't just go in and just, you know, start doing the shadow. I feel like going in, pack the shadow in first, and then go in and blend the shadow out. It gives you a more like smoother gradient look, you know? I feel like when I talk, I sound very like dead. Don't get me wrong. I'm a very happy person. I don't know, that's just how I sound. People be like, damn, why do you sound so dry? Like, I mean, how do you want me to sound? And you know, when you're on YouTube, you want to be yourself. You don't want to be something that you're not. This is just how I talk in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just have a raspy voice. Like, I don't have a, hi guys, my name is Michelle. And no, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to keep it real with you guys because that's just who I am. Like, and that's just how I talk. Like, I don't know. My voice is raspy. I mean, sometimes I sound dry, but for the most part, if you ask like any of the people that I like hang out with, they'll be like, yeah, I mean, that's just kind of how Michelle is. She's kind of like, sometimes I act nonchalant, but I do care. You know what I'm saying? Go in and blend that Zulu shade out. I feel like I work too much on my eyes too when I'm like doing a makeup look. I spend probably like 30 minutes on the eyes because I want to make sure this pigment is popping. I'm going back in with that Masquerade palette, and I'm taking the color Ada, and I'm just going to be placing that right where I placed that Zulu shade. Now with looks, you want to build the intensity, you know what I'm saying? Like, start with your light shades and work your way into your dark shades. It just brings the eye look kind of, you know, more together. And I'm still using the MAC 217 blending brush. I need more brushes, but I'm working with what I got. So yeah, light obviously on the crease shade, not crease shade, but in the crease, and then, you know, work your way down as far as like, you know, shade range. Like, okay, you got light, say if you're doing a neutral eye, light brown, dark brown, and then whatever shade you want on your lid, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes the look better. The gradient effect, I guess that's what you want to call it. I'm gonna go back in with that same palette, and I'm taking this shade called El Macan El Sol. I don't know, it has like one of those marks above it, so I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like a green, it's like a gold shade. So the concealer that I'm using is the Tarte Shape Tape in Tan Sand. Now the shade is a little light under my eyes, but my foundation is like matching my shoulders. So I mean, the foundation needs to be used, so I'm just gonna be blending that eyeshadow. I'm gonna be blending that, what is this? Concealer out underneath my eye. I feel like you can do this trick. Say if your foundation is too dark, well, a little dark, you just highlight and everything will kind of just come together. In with the Ben Nye banana powder, I'm gonna set my under eye. I'm just gonna let that sit on my face for like, just like maybe a couple minutes. I'm gonna go in with this contour palette. My foundation is already, you know, kind of dark, so I don't really need to really contour, but we're just gonna contour right here. That sponge, I'm gonna go in and wet that sponge like really well. Or, actually no, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna spray my face. I'm gonna go on with that damp sponge and just press that, the rest of that setting spray into my face. And I'm gonna tap also that extra powder that I have set, well, was setting on my face. So I'm gonna go in with the fan brush and I'm gonna take Daydream, like a peachy highlighter. Going in with this Wet n Wild Mega Liner. And I'm just gonna put like some dots underneath. And this is the finished look. I feel like these eyelashes are like way too big, but go big or go home, right?